It's been a while since a bouldering vlog, right? Well, that's because I've been training since July for my first ever bouldering comp. I've been climbing for about 1 year and 5 months now. And my home gym announced their first ever competition. And because I'm so close with the community there, I decided, you know what, why not? So I documented every day from day one up until the finals. And this is how it went. Day one of training for my first ever bouldering competition. I'm just now walking to the gym. It took me 15 minutes to get here. 1 month and a half away from the bouldering competition. Right now it's July and the competition is end of August. So I gotta get to training. This way to Boulder 24. And look, they actually have a flyer for the competition here. The Bouldering Games. And this is us walking here. So as you can see right now, I'm the first one here in this empty gym. And this is Boulder 24. Don't be deceived by the size of it. These problems are very, very challenging. V1 through V9 plus. I signed up for intermediate category, which is V5, V6 climbers, they said. And those are the problems here I pretty much can do. But although I'm confident in climbing those kind of routes, the one thing I'm really concerned about is the comp style of just like you have 4 minutes to solve this V5, V6. Essentially, to get a good score, you have to flash it. Not only being good at climbing, but being good at route reading. So that's what I'm trying to do, is be able to look at a route and understand how I'm going to climb it before I get on it. I don't know how well I work under pressure yet, or if I can figure out a problem under that kind of pressure. That's what I'm curious to see. I'm not really expecting to come in first for this competition. I just hope that I get top 8. Top 8 gets to go to the finals. Yen's competing.
I'll think about it.
She'll think about it.
Hi,
What's your?
to AJSIMNS.
Why are you afraid to do novice?
I'll give it to the young ones.
Okay,
I'm
that's
fine
right.
with it.
How long have you been climbing, Jay?
25 years.
See, that's exactly why I'm not competing in open, because there's people that.
Competing with Jay.
Yes, I'll be competing with Jay, he's a route setter here, and he's been climbing for 25 years. So I had no idea what to expect from the competition. I was told semis were going to be Phoenix style, which I'm absolutely not familiar with at all. You just go around the gym and you get in lines and you're climbing. But regardless of what I was up for, I just wanted to keep climbing, get stronger as much as I could before the comp. You're doing open. Open woman. That's crazy. I'm doing intermediate. So.
What?
Yes. It's my first comp. Are you competing?
Yeah.
Novice?
Intermediate.
Huh?
Intermediate.
No, novice.
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 She can climb blues.
No! There's one blue.
So I haven't registered yet. You're intermediate? Novice then.
It is scary, but it is fun. I told myself I'm not expecting to come in first. That's disappointment. If I get top 8, I won.
I think I'm just gonna be like below 10 maybe.
I was surprised so many people were telling me to join open, especially for my first comp. I already know that some people in the Philippines are extremely strong, and I'm not at that level yet consistently. And especially if I'm going to be flashing problems, I think it's best to stay somewhere in the middle, intermediate. What I was hoping for was that they were gonna have a lot of coordination climbs. But as I was training and as I've been climbing at Boulder 24, I've gotten a lot stronger with overhang climbs because I just love the cave area. And I'm always projecting climbs in the cave. So Jerome just said he's gonna do intermediate now. He changed his mind.
Good luck, everybody.
Let's get it. Hey!
So I heard you're from LA, right?
I'm from San Francisco.
San Francisco. So were you climbing before that?
I only climbed since last year in Korea.
So how would you say your life was compared to before climbing to now? Like your life improved or did it drastically change? In what way?
Well, since I discovered bouldering, previous to that, even just months before, I was very physically inactive and I was very overweight. Even though I was hitting the gym, I was doing, the push-pull gym every week. Nothing worked me out as much as bouldering. Bouldering, I didn't realize I was working out. When I'm in a normal gym, I'm counting the minutes. I'm like, it's like a chore. I get lost in the hours here. It's already like closing time pretty much. We've been here since 3. I think that's the difference. I would never do that in a normal gym.
A lot of people think that bouldering is really scary, right? Like it's kind of intimidating, especially someone that comes for the first time and they hear about injuries and stuff. Were you intimidated at first? Like what would you tell someone equivalent to your former self that gets intimidated by the sport?
I say don't worry about the injuries. take your time. I think the only time you really injure yourself is when you rush yourself.
If you rush yourself, you crush yourself.
So AJ, you've been climbing for more than a year now, right?
Yes.
Yeah, you just reached like 1 year in climbing. So how do you see yourself as a climber in maybe 5 years from now?
I'm too late to perform at a professional level. You're too old at like early 20s.
Never
You're,
too late.
At 19, you're already at the peak at Olympic level. Like that's what they say in the
Yeah.
whole climbing world. So my goals is I would love to be a route setter. Like I'd love to be a route setter. I'd love to eventually own a gym.
Yeah. Oh.
I remember one time you told me you wanted to open your own gym.
Yeah, that's kind of like the overall goal, even if it's 10 years from now. But right now, I just love the sport. Day 3, day 4, day 6, day 7. As I was posting these day-by-day videos on social media, more people wanted to be a part of it in the gym. So they would grab my camera. It started just becoming all of us training, not just me. There was so many funny moments that I put in the clips that were posted on Instagram. And I could just feel the community because of this event was becoming so much closer.
This is training day 9. Let's go!
Day 11 of our training for our comp. What's your favorite route for today?
The teal route, but I can't make it. I wasn't able to do it.
Good job. This is our resident doctor. It's like, so if there's one thing I learned in bouldering is that you don't just send it once. You have to do it over and over again so that you can familiarize the move.
Not once, but twice.
More than twice.
more
Do it-
than
yeah, more than twice. 69 times. What?
I just want the medal.
Okay, podium finish. Let's claim it.
For training day 11, we also have bring your own, not a chalk bag challenge.
Bring anything but a chalk.
Bring anything but a chalk.
It's a parcel.
But what would you say to any inspiring climbers or anyone who wants to get into bouldering?
If you're going through something, this is the sport you're looking for. I tell you. this sport helped me survive my daily life. I've talked to a lot of people here in the gym, like on a personal level, and they would tell me what they're going through. Some of the stories that I hear, I can't imagine myself going through that. What they're doing here, it keeps them moving. Even though you're failing here every time you go here, but that winning moment that you get, it's like it's worth it. You feel like you're achieving something.
As the days were getting closer to the comp, the route setters at the gym started making more compy climbs. So more coordinated climbs, they introduced some lâchers, bigger move problems. It started becoming really fun. One thing I was still nervous about was still we don't know what the problems were gonna look like at the comp. I wasn't sure if I'd be able to flash them since comp is about time.
Yo!
Unless ganun talaga yung infant play na parang 3 steps mo siya. Tapos like, figure out mo siya.
Wow! Wow! Hey!
I really loved projecting this yellow, slabby, powerful climb with the crimps. There's a lot of interesting moves. And it was one that I couldn't be so consistent on. It actually took me 5-6 attempts to complete it. And that had me thinking about what would the routes be like at the comp. And if I had to use 5 or 6 attempts, would that be too many attempts to spend on a problem? How many attempts should I spend on a comp problem before I figure I'm wasting my time, especially in Phoenix style? So that was a lot of things to think about. Yeah, sure, I can send problems in the gym, but how many attempts is it taking? I had to get quicker at sending problems. How would that affect my mindset as I was in the comp as well? I do not want to be stressing while I'm in the comp. That could affect my climbs. So many things to worry about. Welcome to day 13 and 14.
Hi, this is day 15, 16 of the, what do you call that? Bouldering. Bouldering training comp. Come climb with me. I haven't tried climbing and talking. Talking to a microphone while climbing brings a different type of focus.
I am your guest host, Punch. Twist. 10, 9, and 8, 2, 1. Hold on.
This day 15 of training to become the best climber
Honestly, that's a goal
in
right
Boulder
there.
24, and I'm with my friend Chino. What did you learn about bouldering for like half a year now?
To just go up.
Yeah, and always show up.
That's true. So as the comp gets closer, I think there's a lot more climbers coming in because the comp's in about a week from now. Come on, Punch. Just campusing. Dude's so strong. Nice, come on. Look at that. Look at that stance right there. It's very important to warm up before you climb. So basically, this is like a normal Sunday at the bouldering gym. So yeah, if you want to try a new sport, try a climbing gym, especially in Boulder 24. I love the energy here, the amazing vibes, and some really heavy boulders. In my opinion, of course. I could say somewhat of a novice climber. We have a variety of climbers. This climber is from Marbel. We'll ask her opinions on like how the boulders are.
Hi, my name is Bea. I've been climbing since April 2023, and it's my second time here at Boulder 24.
How's the style of bouldering here compared to the gyms you've been to?
It's much shorter route, but very technical, and I think it's kind of difficult, very difficult in my opinion. Most of the problems in like Beehive or CCM are more focused on power, but here you get to focus on technical or positioning of your body. That's why I like here. It's very like challenging also, even though it's very a short route.
The lens behind Boulder 24. Adi.
Hello. Hi. Hello. Welcome to
Day 15 days.
day 15 day 16
Yeah.
of AJSIMNS bouldering vlog for the competition.
So how is it covering for Boulder 24? How has it been?
Oh, it's great. It's doing great. It's been actually a few months of shooting here and there, but it'll be a lot more intense, especially that the competition is getting closer. Things are exciting. I can see people who are ready. People are getting stronger. Like I'm really excited for this competition. Like to see everyone's progress, and like I feel like it's gonna be a culmination event sort of.
Are you competing? Are you competing?
Nope, I won't be competing. I'll be covering the event. So see you around.
Check out his rig.
A baby boy.
That's really nice. That's really nice. Hey Stacey, how are you feeling?
I'm feeling great.
Are you really feeling great?
Nope.
What's your plan? What's your plan?
Have fun and don't lose. Oh, don't lose.
Do you want to say anything to the competitors?
Good luck. Uy! Good luck and have fun.
Hey Marcus, hey Marcus. Say hi. This is day 15, 17. What do you want to say to the other climbers competing?
Other climbers competing. I hope you get podium. Yippee!
What's up? I'm Pael. Welcome to AJ's training video.
How's the training going so far?
Hard, shocking, nerve-wracking. No amount of training can ever get rid of that shock.
Don't follow me. Don't follow me. Stop following me.
So this is the last week before the comp. I decided to get a B24 yellow t-shirt. I had to rep Boulder 24. I was really proud of my training so far. My fingers were hurting, but I think it was enough time in between the last day the gym was open up until comp for me to rest my finger. My middle finger, I could barely bend it, but I'm glad I didn't get any real serious injuries. I also bashed my thumb a little bit. It was very scary. It was very scary to climb in general because anything I did would affect the comp. And that started getting to my head as well. I could tell a lot of people in the gym were getting nervous as we went around asking people how they felt. And yeah, I think it's the whole idea of I don't know what's gonna happen. I don't know how I'm gonna perform. Am I gonna make a fool of myself? What am I gonna place? I made all this expectation because I was documenting this whole process. So there was more pressure on me. Oh, I better get into finals because I've been boasting about training this whole time. Overall, documenting every step was less about just my personal training. I just wanted to document the whole experience in general, something that I could look back on and even review my mistakes for the next competition. You know, this is my first comp overall. I can't expect that I'll get a gold medal.
Nice. Nice, AJ. Ale. Nice.
Now here we are ready for comp day. This is me in the comp t-shirt. Looked really cool. I got a kind of a smaller size than I usually wear though. I think they gave me medium. I like wearing XL, a little oversized tee when I'm climbing. These are all the problems in the gym. The gym got new holds, new big fiberglass holds, some slopey ones, some pinchy ones. It just looked awesome. It was getting everybody pumped because we're so used to the same holds.
Hi, Adi.
Hello.
Now this is me in the comp. I started warming up on the easy holds, and once I got my hand on some of the harder ones and I popped off, I got in my head a little bit. I was kind of like, oh, this is hard. Should I waste my time on it or should I just keep going to the easy ones? As you kept getting in line for certain walls, the lines took a bit long. Some of them 15 minutes, some of them 20 minutes, and you don't know how much time is wasting by the time you get to the front. It was this balance of, do I go to the easier routes and gain points, or do I risk it and go to the harder routes? So I was able to send them a lot of the easy ones, but when I went to the dynamic one, which I felt confident about, I kept falling off of it. I don't know if it was because I was in my head, or it was the pressure, or it was knowing that I only have one attempt. So it's definitely a mental game being in a competition. Mental is honestly way more important than how good of a climber you are, I learned in this journey. And I feel like when you fall during a competition, it's way different than falling when you're in a gym session. When you're in a gym session, you're like, okay, I'll just rest for a couple seconds. I'll be back on the wall, no sweat. In a comp, it's much more like, damn, I can't believe I missed that. You get more emotional about it. You get a little angry. You start stressing a little bit because you're like, what's the next move I should do? Should I get in line for this climb again? Should I go to the cave route? Honestly, I did not do any of the hard cave routes, which I should have done because I was training for cave pretty much this whole training session. Way too much in my head. That's something I learned 100% during this competition, is to be less in my head and just keep climbing and not worrying about getting points for the easy ones. I went to the easy ones first so that I can go to the hard ones later. If I were to do it again, I would go to the hard ones first, feel them out, then go to the easy ones if I did not succeed so much in those. So I didn't make it to finals. I got about 13th place. You know, nobody from B24 actually made it to the intermediate top 8. So that was something interesting. I think we all just played the whole Phoenix style a little bit wrong compared to the other climbers, which probably were more experienced in Phoenix or just happened to play it right that day. So I didn't make it to finals, but I still went the next day because I wanted to support the climbers that made it to finals. We got 2 finalists right here.
Yeah, the power couple
Yeah.
of Boulder 24.
Got a finalist.
What's explosive na yung
Good luck. Do it for B24. Good luck.
to sige ha,
Sponsored by Pocari Sweat. We are here, Boulder 24, Bouldering 2025. finals. We're not in the finals, sadly. We're here to cheer on the Boulder 24 competitors. These are the finals problems in Boulder 24 finals day for novice. The cave route looks so, look at those new holds. Those look super tough. But all these honestly look so fun. Shout out to a lot of the Boulder 24 women's category contestants because they were shining in the comp and they were keeping Boulder 24 proud. Everyone was cheering so hard for the finals and it was so cool to see. Such a fun sport just to watch in general, especially if like you're a climber yourself. It gets me so amped just watching people climb. Too easy, too easy. Insane.
1 month number.
Insane!
You got it, you got it. Oh, that's such a reach.
Oh, that's so high stiff though.
Damn it. That flash. Go for the flash. Great job. Afterwards, a lot of the contestants, the women contestants, ended up getting podium. So shout out to them. In between sessions, they had like fun little competitions. There was this hangboard one that I got on, and one of the climbers from the gym got onto that as well, and he killed it. And then we get up to the open category, men's and women's, which was extremely intense to watch. Men's one was this orange overhang problem, and it seemed like it was impossible, honestly. Somewhere around like V12, I don't know. The tension needed and the grip strength needed to finish this climb was just insane. So none of the contestants were able to finish it. Even some of the climbers that have been climbing for over 20 years. In the women's category, it was intense too. Open women's, they had some challenging routes there for them. Overall, it was super fun to watch. In the open category, they got more dynamic. They introduced lache for the women. For men's 3, they had this blue route with the new holds, and it was so cool to watch because it had like this paddle move in the end, and it just got the crowd amped whenever anybody sent it. One of the climbers flashed it, and that was just such an impressive moment.
You got this, Toy. Come on. I got you. Pasa lang. Seriously. Anak. Come on. Come on.
Shout out to all the winners of Bouldering, and shout out to the crew and the gym owners of B24, Jen and Ron. Thank you so much for putting this on. It was such a great experience. Everyone worked hard and everyone had such a fun time. I do hope they do this more often because I think it really draws attention to the Davao community, the Philippine community, and get more people hyped for bouldering. Overall, what I learned from this experience is prepare my mental a lot more. Be more strategic with how I'm going to go into whatever competition and be more confident. I think one thing that didn't happen was me being confident enough to get on the harder climbs, and next thing I knew, there was only 30 minutes left in the comp, and that flew by so fast. So this was my first competition, but it was not my last competition. I learned so much from this, and it definitely opened my eyes to the whole comp scene. I have so much respect for any bouldering competitor, especially those in the high ranks of the IFSC. The amount of pressure and everything that goes into competing and the amount of strength you need to flash these hard problems is incredible. So shout out to everybody. Please subscribe, and there will be more bouldering vlogs now. Oh yeah, check out my Instagram.